Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the Taylortown Trade Center. Matt Bishop alongside Professor Priest. This is the Clash Wrestling Clash to the Future Part 6 post-show. Of course, as I mentioned, joining me, he is the man with the plan, but without an Instagram, Professor Priest. Professor, what's going on?
Oh, you think you're real cute and funny.
I do.
Bishop, let's just get on with this. I don't even want to be out here right now. Next!
It was a tough night for you. But we'll get to that in a second. But, it was a great night here at Clash to the Future. We had one heck of a main event here tonight. It saw GQ Gavin Quinn retain the Clash Heavyweight Championship by defeating Jay Miller. Professor, this match, up and down, left and right, it went everywhere it could go. It took not one, but two super kicks by GQ to put down Jay Miller tonight. One of the best matches we've ever seen here in Clash Wrestling.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, two of the most storied competitors ever grace this very ring that we stand in here, Mr. Bishop. I mean, GQ, Gavin Quinn, Jay Miller, their feud goes back years and years and years. And tonight was the culmination of all that bad blood, all that animosity. But you saw the respect level. Gavin Quinn and Jay Miller, I mean, with this possibly the longest standing rival in the history of Clash Wrestling, they put it out for the fans here tonight. These stupid plebeians, as I like to call them, but the great Clash fans, I got to get paid to say that, right? The great Clash fans. But, no, I mean, GQ, Gavin Quinn, Jay Miller, I mean, that just shows you they're two of the best that ever stepped foot in this ring. The respect they have for one another was evident, and, I mean, you saw one hell of a match.
Yeah. A lot happened after, though. Dragon Greed came out, and it was tough to see what happened from my vantage point.
Oh, he was just going to celebrate with his boy.
Yeah, but he ended up shoving Gavin Quinn into Jay Miller, and then booting Jay Miller out of the ring. Miller comes back. He and Dragon brawl to the back, and then out of nowhere, the former champion Justin Maine comes from the back and lays out Gavin Quinn. Those two will meet, apparently, for the title May 3rd at Age of Allegiance, which is our next show. Left him laying pretty much right here as I stand, knocked him out with the belt. GQ had to be helped to the back by 4 or 5 different people.
I mean, Matt Bishop, Gavin Quinn just wrestled a 20-minute match. Justin Maine wrestled his match probably an hour and a half before. He was well-rested, able to recover, able to recoup. And Gavin Quinn, already beaten up, man. He thinks his boy Dragon Greed, his best friend, coming out here to help him celebrate. I thought it was going to be a cool moment. I was excited to be like, all right, Dragon and Gavin, these guys are tight.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a little celebratory moment.
Former tag champs.
Exactly. I mean, they were real tight. And then Justin Maine, he comes out and spoils it after Jay Miller, of course, attacked that Dragon Greed for absolutely no reason. It was completely just despicable and heinous. I mean, how can you attack a man like Dragon Greed from behind? What kind of coward does that?
I'm looking at one right now.
Are you talking about this fella down here on the floor?
Get out of here. Anyway, folks, I mean, it was such a fantastic night here at Clash to the Future. We're trying to do a show here. Settle down. Great night here at Clash to the Future.
Little whippersnappers aren't running around. That makes it a lot easier.
That's true.
Standing in the ring next to a knucklehead. Next!
Tatanka makes his Clash debut as he defeats the aforementioned Dragon Greed in a great match, and Tatanka showing that he still has what it takes to compete at that elite level. And those two went back and forth, but it was Tatanka that came out on top.
I mean, talking about Dragon Greed, I like Dragon, the good guy. Tatanka, not my kind of guy. He's a very honorable man. He's got to appease to the people, but you know what? It was cool to get out here to see Tatanka, a true legend of this business, man who's a legitimate WWE legend. An alumni section on their website. And this guy is a star. So, I mean, it was cool to have him here, cool to see him in action, and, I mean, hey, he still got it by beating one of the best Clash has to offer in Dragon Greed.
All right, Professor, let's run through the rest of the card very quickly here. We have new tag team champions. I'm sorry about this, but Petey Williams and the Canadian Destroyer showed impeccable teamwork here tonight, and they defeated Dead Vaughn and Elk, which is, the teamwork aspect was something that Dead Vaughn and Elk could not do here tonight, and we have new champs in a great match.
Look, Dead Vaughn and Elk obviously are on the same page. I mean, you got these two wild. I'm done with them. I said it earlier tonight. I'm totally done with these two guys. I thought I was putting two monsters together. Yeah, you know, conspicuous by my absence. You can blame me, but let's just face it. I mean, that Vaughn, he's got a bad attitude. He's a monster. He was a creation. He's not even a human. Elk, a stupid time machine, stupid Clash of the Future, completely ruining it. So, I thought Petey and Kenny Destroyer were the same guy. I thought it was the same. I thought it was a 2-on-1 match.
Too bad, so sad. Elsewhere on the show, we had the big return of the mad scientist, Tommy Tresnick. And who did he defeat in that match?
Next.
I think he defeated this guy, Professor Priest.
So those Dolphin Legend guys, they're kind of cool.
Oh, well, you know, we need to get the video on the post show here of Professor wiping out on the side of the ring, because that was probably one of the more epic moments that we had.
Lack of security to pull dangerous. Those Dolphin Legends guys, I mean, they were impressive in their Clash debut.
Yes, I'm the host of this show. Can you let me host? I'll do the hosting, you do the analysis.
You can do it yourself.
Folks, that's Professor Priest. But the Dolphin Legends, very impressive in their Clash Wrestling debut as they defeated Team Swagball here tonight. They are going to be a duo to watch out for in the Clash Wrestling Tag Team Division. That thing's hopping right now, let me tell you, folks. And then we also had Justin Maine defeating Marion Fontaine, and we saw what Justin Maine did after that in the main event. That was a fantastic match as well. Well, folks, that's going to do it for tonight here from the Taylortown Trade Center. Well, my co-host, Professor Priest, he's gone. I don't miss him. But I'm Matt Bishop. This has been the Clash Wrestling Clash to the Future Part 6 post-show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you May 3rd at Age of Allegiance.